Suzuki Swift 1.4 GLX hatchback. Very, very neat little car. And in the styling of the Swift, got what they refer to as the helmet styling of the whole car. Very neat in white as well. It's a little family hatchback, I'd call it. And certainly lots of space. 70 kilowatts from the 1.4 litre engine, 130 newton meters of torque. So it's got enough pep to certainly be very useful around town and even on the open road. You'd have no problem over there. The boot space, well, maybe a little bit limited, but it does have an interesting feature over here, and that is actually a little dummy floor and then a lower section as well. So you can also secure some items under there if you want. Nice for a bit of extra security. The back seat does fold 2/3, 1/3, so you can also, of course, store over there if you want to and have the extra storage space, so that is also available for you. Priced at, call it 200,000 Rand, 199. It's an interesting choice in this market, lots of competition, but with the Suzuki and of course with a standard 3-year service plan is a very, very competitive. Standard mag wheels as well on it. So it's got all of these items. This particular model as well, what is quite interesting is the 1.4s are made in Japan and not in India as the 1.2 litre versions. Let's take a look on the inside. Behind the wheel of the Swift 1.4, very comfortable, very relaxed place to be. It's got a manual 5-speed gearbox, and I must say very, very smooth, very easy to operate. The thing about the Suzukis is they're very light to drive, very easy in traffic conditions around town. So there is an automatic option available as well if you would want that. It's there for you, so you can. Steering wheel with, of course, all your multifunctions on the steering wheel for both the sound system and the cruise control. And over here on the bottom, you have your Bluetooth telephone operation as well. All there, nice and compact. Very neat little screen in the center. It's not a touch screen system, but you do have your screen over here for your sound system, for your infotainment. Again, nice and neat layout. And, of course, your full air conditioning over here. As is normal these days, you do have your USB and your power socket down over there. Again, neatly done. Another touch on the car over here is up on the top of the dash. You do have a nice secure spot for sunglasses or cell phones. That makes life nice and easy. Just very compact, very neat. I find the quality of the fit and finish on this version probably a lot better than the Desire versions that come in. So something to look at as well. Let's take a look what backseat space is like. Moving into the backseat, first thing to note, definitely enough headroom for me with my hat on, and legroom wise with the front seat, driver's seat set for myself. I have no problems whatsoever and can fit very comfortably. Back seats for 2 to 3 people, depending on what kind of distance you're looking at traveling. So you would look at that and make your choice on that point. All in all, you can see very neat, very comfortable, well trimmed, well finished, solid little car in my book. As I said earlier, at approximately 200,000 Rand, it's in a very competitive market. But one advantage Suzuki is picking up in the market at the moment is the claimed fuel economy for this car is at about the 6 litres per 100 kilometer range. And I can tell you from experience, the Suzukis are definitely managing those kind of economy figures. So you can be assured you will have a very economical, smaller car. And again, the peace of mind of a service plan built in, a 3-year service plan with the car and built into the price. Very, very crowded segment of the market, which there are so many options for you to choose from, but I think you would be doing yourself a disservice if you did not include the Suzuki on the list of cars that you take a look at.